Okay, guys, welcome back. So, where we left off last time is we just took Genoa, and Edward's army is moving to take Milan next turn, which I believe also means that we can have the prince. Actually, if we fight the battle over by Milan first, and assuming we're allowed to just kind of take it the way we were just allowed to take Genoa, then we could actually just have the prince like eliminate whatever rebel force the Milanese army here turns into, and then have him immediately go south, start attacking the French. Or even have him go west and south, maybe, to attack Toulouse. See, because then we could have Edward come back and attack whatever city this is. Is that Marseille? Yes. So we could have them attack Marseille, or... But you see, the thing is that I don't think we could immediately leave, because we need to build up some militia, some garrisons and stuff here. So he couldn't. I don't think he would be immediately able to leave, though. I guess we could grab some mercenaries and have them hold the settlements instead, while we build up a proper, garrison. But I guess regardless, that is for the next turn, so we will discuss that then. The battle that we were going to fight, but then didn't. In the last episode was this fight here. The king has come down to Dongola, and so we are just going to take it from the rebels here. And that'll give us this whole strip of land here. After that, I don't know what I'm going to have him do. Again, we could start attacking the Egyptians, and that's probably the wisest thing to do. But it would also take a few turns for him to get back there anyway, so we have time to decide what exactly to do with him. So, let's go ahead and just attack. We didn't build any siege equipment or anything, and we don't need to, because we have our catapults here. So that should be all that we need to get into the settlement. Okay, we will do a night attack. And so again, they have 2 archers, some spearmen. These guys are just swordsmen, I assume. Yes, swordsmen and some camel spearmen. Oh, they actually scare horses. That's kind of interesting. All right, but let's get right in there then.
Show no mercy.
Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. As you can see, we've got our archers over here. And they are firing, well, mostly firing, on the Nubians.
The gates are down.
Now let's take out those towers as well. And the catapults, as you can see, just took out the gate there with basically a single shot. Now we are doing, like, plunging fire here, which isn't the best, unfortunately. But at the same time, it's kind of what we need to do, because we don't really have a... we don't have a particularly good view of the enemy from down here. Of course, we could try and get a better view. Like, you guys charge over there. Alright, that tower's been taken out. The other will be soon. And there we go. Now, I think we should also take out the walls on either side, too. Ah, okay, one unit is attacking the archers, the other unit is attacking their guys. Okay, so you guys all fire on these guys here. I think this should give us... You see how they're able to directly fire on us now? We should be able to directly fire on them. What are you guys doing? Stop moving. Fire.
My lord, we've breached our enemy's walls.
Alright, so now... let's have our Crusader Sergeants start charging up. Oh, the catapults haven't finished taking that out yet. Do we really need them to take those out at this point? I don't think so, actually. Let's just have them start moving forward. Ah, yes, direct fire. So much better. This unit is, I think, halfway down. I can't remember exactly how many men they had to begin with, but I think it's about halfway. These guys will not be able to be directly fired upon, because they've got the wall protecting them. You guys attack them. Archers, you guys need to stop firing now, otherwise you'll start hitting our own guys. You guys attack them. Oh no, actually just attack. All of you attack the Nubians right there. Alright, and let's get our archers over here. Oh, the loose formation is not helping us there. Alright, General, forward! Oh, actually, let's have one unit come back here. I said come back here. Attack these guys that are here. You guys, get over here. Basically, we'll just have them kind of attack here. Then let's have... Let's see, can the archers fire? They can. So you guys, open fire. And from outside the settlement, too. That's pretty good. I don't think we're actually going to need the catapults, so I guess I didn't really need them to come forward.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yes, there we go. That is what we want to see. Victory seems certain. That's good. Let's see, can we have you guys go this way? Because I think we could actually have them come up here and attack down as well. Though I could be wrong about that. Okay, now come over here. And we'll have them attack down this way. Look at that barrage of arrows just falling on their heads. In fact, I almost don't want these spearmen to attack now, because then we'll have to tell our longbowmen to stop firing.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. We've sent the base cur to hell.
Still looks like we've nearly got them all killed here anyways, so we should just be able to have the mercenary spearmen kind of finish them off.
General's bodyguard.
Come on now, finish them off. Oh, they still got this one archer who's still firing arrows. Oh, they don't anymore. He is done for.
Our men are in command of the castle.
The very last defenders. Only a few of them left. Oh, I'd say that's probably the last guy right there, and he's dead.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I actually feel like we took probably a fair bit of casualties, actually, especially compared to the number of defenders. That Crusader Sergeant unit took a lot of casualties, though they did also inflict a lot of casualties in return. Or no, wait. Oh, no, that is Crusader Sergeant. For a minute there, I thought that was a Longbowman unit, but no. I mean, the Longbowmen weren't too bad, especially in relation to the number of casualties they inflicted, so that's fine. Alright, but anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. Alright, so we are just going to occupy that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, we now have 3 settlements over here in Egypt. Well, yeah, I think we're still in Egypt. I guess this could be... what's the name of the region just south of Egypt? Is it Numidia? Or I don't remember. Egypt plus maybe a bit of another region, I guess, basically. And that's actually probably all we could possibly take in this region without actually now going to war with someone, like with Egypt. Oh, it's actually a fortress. So that would actually be 2 sets of walls. Yeesh. That's going to be quite an interesting one to take.
Yes, Your Highness.
All right, but anyway, that's all I had to show you guys for now, so I will bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. So this is actually the end turn of the same turn where we took Genoa and the Dongola region over there. Looks like the French are ready to attack. I actually thought this would be a little more even, to be honest, but I keep forgetting that the French have better infantry, though, and they are definitely bringing better infantry, plus crossbowmen, and looks like they have a mailed knight unit to be the general. Now, how bad or how well this goes kind of depends on whether they're able to get the battering ram to the gate. I think I should try and hold the gate against those armored sergeants because we can have the towers fire at them, and it's not like they could just immediately break my spear militia either. It would take some effort on their part. They're going to get the ladders to the walls regardless, and I think we just need to do the same thing we always do. Just have a unit kind of nearby, but not directly blocking the ladder, so that the towers can kind of fire at them and make the enemy come to us when it comes to attacking our units. So, let's just get right into the battle then. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. So, here is what we've got. The enemy are obviously just directly in front of us here. Hopefully the towers will take out the battering ram. If not, here's the plan by the gate. I've got this spear militia unit here. If they make it to the gate, we'll have them form their skill thrum and then just directly sit right in front of the gate here. Basically just trying to hold back the enemy long enough to make sure that the arrows do the maximum amount of damage. We then have these spear militia units here, and the idea is that as they break in, we can kind of try and surround them and attack in the flank as well as from the front to basically try and break them. Now on the walls here, you'll notice there's no one here, right in front of the ladder, which, I mean, that's deliberate, but also I, for some reason, couldn't put anyone there, even if I wanted to before the battle. I think that actually happened in a previous siege, too, where for some reason I just couldn't put units on the walls here until the battle began. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to let them put the ladders against the wall here, and then this unit and this unit will then attack from both sides, basically making sure that the towers are firing at them. Because the towers are what would win that fight for us, because the spear militia will lose in a fight against the armored sergeants, of which they have, you may recall, very many. So we definitely need the towers taking people out and also just causing morale damage so that we can rout them, slaughter them. At least that's what I hope will happen. To be honest, their units are so much better than mine that we may be forced to rush back to the center of the settlement if things go too badly against us. So let us see what happens. To be honest, it would be really, really nice if that battering ram got burnt, but I'm not holding out much hope. I seem to remember that last time I had any hope for the battering ram burning, that just simply didn't happen. They may burn my equipment instantly, but we already know that doesn't work for the AI. In fact, my arrows aren't even hitting the battering ram. They're mostly hitting the guys around them. Right, the ladders are just about against the wall.
At the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Right, it looks like they're about to reach it, so let's go ahead and go into skill thrum like we said we would and just have this unit kind of step forward. Oh, the battering ram's been burnt. Excellent. All right, in that case, let's just have all of these spear militia kind of form up over here. You see, even though we're not engaging yet, they're already suffering casualties, though, because the towers are firing at them. So, free kills. Free kills. Of course, they are now returning fire, which is a little annoying. Actually, now that I think about it, we need to make absolutely sure that they don't take the gate. So if this unit starts moving at all, we'll send our guys through here. Oh, they're already wavering. Actually, I wonder, could we have, if they're wavering, why don't we have our guys just go ahead and attack anyways, and maybe we can get them to rout. Oh, there they go, they're routing. The crossbowmen are coming up the walls now? You guys go over there. Actually, you know what? You're fine. Just go ahead and leave if you must. Right, and it looks like the other armored sergeants are also coming. See, look at all these casualties here. This is 100% the work of the towers. I don't have any of my own units with bows or anything that could do any damage. This is how we defeat them. Actually, their casualties even all the way back here. The towers really fire that far? I guess they must. Otherwise, these guys would not be dead. I was going to say, you are firing too, right? All right, excellent. All right, so now we have enemies coming up the wall. Looks like the peasant crossbowmen got up there first. We shouldn't have any trouble getting them to rout as well, I think. I said we shouldn't have any trouble getting them to rout as well, I think. Okay, well, it looks like we're not going to be able to do that. There appears to be a traffic jam here at the top of these ladders. Well, I mean, the towers will eventually take them out, right? Actually, many of these units down here look like they're eager anyways, so... They may not be as easy to rout as some of their pals were. Oh, what are you guys doing? Stop moving. Stop. Alright, well, as amusing as it is for me to watch this, I realize you guys are probably bored just sitting here watching guys get filled with arrows, so I guess I'll bring you back as, I guess battle is more properly engaged, or if they sit there until they all retreat. Okay, guys, welcome back. Quite a few of them have died, and a couple of units have routed, but it looks like they managed to fix their formation a bit, and the ladders are now being used properly. So, up the enemy comes, and this time it is another armored sergeant unit. They are shaken, but not wavering, so this may be a little more difficult, depending on when they decide to rout, which hopefully will be soon. Ouch. Poor guy. Oh my lord, look at... I mean, it's hard to tell somewhat how many casualties there are here, but considering that I can hardly see a bit of ground that doesn't have a body on it, I'm going to say a lot. There's a lot of casualties here. Okay, you guys have been dancing in place this entire time. I mean, it's not lowering your stamina or anything. They're still fresh, so I guess it's all right, but... Okay, I mean, I thought that things were fixed and there was going to be a fight. There was one little fight there, but it looks like now that they're fully up the wall, they're not really attacking. So, question then, should I try and get them to rout? They're not wavering, which kind of makes me want to say no, but at the same time, the men are dropping left and right. Alright, you know what? We'll have this one unit here engage. Oh, that's right. We seem to have difficulty getting our units to engage to begin with, so I guess that's not even really an option. I assume that's because the whole unit technically isn't off the wall yet. Oh. That guy's body phased out of existence. Like these guys here, like they're still on the walls. Or like just off the ladder, but not really off the wall yet. Or off the ladder yet. It's the kind of this in-between state. Alright, well, I guess we'll tell them to stop then. I assume... Well, actually, hold on. Let's have them try running through. Oh. Oh, that's strange. I can't even have them just move to the opposite wall there. Alright, you know what? Let's have this unit try. Okay, no. It's definitely not like a problem with that unit or something. Alright, well, I thought something was going to happen, but I guess not really. So I will let you guys go again and bring you back if battle is joined again. Okay, guys, welcome back. And just as we get the victory screen. So units did come up the wall again and again, but they would just stand here at the top and get shot. So they never actually managed to engage my own infantry. I know I said the towers would win this for us, but this isn't exactly what I meant, to be honest. I actually thought that you know, the spear militia would have to fight the armored sergeants, but with the towers aiding them, you know, shooting people as they came up and as they were up here on the wall, like that would win the battle for us. I didn't think that they would just stand out here and get shot to death, or that one unit would come up and then just like sit there until it was shot to pieces and then would fall behind or go back down, only to have, you know, the next unit come up, also get shot to bits. It's kind of funny, at the same time kind of boring. To be honest, I would have preferred if they had tried to, you know, like send the unit to attack us. I mean, they probably would have if they had managed to make it through the gates, which they were this close to making it to the gates. I actually thought they had made it at one point, but they did not. As a result, we have taken almost no casualties. I'd say, let's see, 1, 2, and that's, let's see, 4, so 6. We lost 6 guys, and they lost how many? To be honest, I can't even tell you how many men are here because they're just so clustered up. You could walk from like one end of this pile to the other and like without actually touching the ground here. All right, but yes, the battle is over and we are victorious. Yeah, I did get the victory screen, so I guess we'll just cut it here. It's not like we can pursue them or anything.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of...
And you see, this screen tells it all. This screen tells it all. We lost 6 guys. We inflicted 1 casualty. In fact, I think that 1 casualty we inflicted was probably that armored sergeant who was right there and who engaged our spear militia. Like that guy there. Actually, I think it's this guy here. One of these 2 guys. They are the only casualty that our spear militia inflicted. All of the other casualties that are just not showing on the screen are the towers. All of these bodies here are just towers, towers, towers. And then they lost well over half their troops to that. All right, well, I guess let's take this back to the campaign map then. You know what? It's only 6 guys. We'll be nice to the French and let them have those guys back. Oh. There were like 6 guys. I mean, it was like 29 monies, florins or whatever. Spain! What are you doing, Spain?
We are besieged.
My Sultan sends me with word for your leader.
So the Moors want money and an alliance. Now this is interesting. Because they are actually allied with France and Milan. I guess they could see the writing on the wall about who's going to win that war, or at least the war with Milan. They're also enemies of Portugal, which Portugal and I don't have the best history. I mean, we fought 1 battle. We very nearly had a second war, but we only fought 1 battle in 1 war, so I guess they don't hate us too much. I mean, they are going to be our neighbor if we do take out Spain and Portugal, so maybe securing an alliance now would be a good thing. But they want, like, a little over 8,000 for an alliance? I think that might be a little too much, frankly. You know what? Here. We'll do a counteroffer. Yeah, I think it's generous, too. Let's see. We'll offer map information. Do we already have trade rights? I think we do. Yes. We will give you a single payment of... Is 2,000 balanced? It is. All right. What do you say to that?
There is no way the Sultan would accept this.
All right, well, I guess come back when you are ready to accept it.
Come to
A new threat. News has spread from the merchants of the Far East who speak in great fear of a fierce warlord from Mongolia named Genghis Khan who has amassed... Oh, that's right. So, what do you mean you want to cease hostilities with Milan? I have them! Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? Where did that Milanese army come from? Oh, you bastard. I mean, Your Holiness, I disagree sincerely. Oh, they killed some of my troops when we converted them to a city. How dare you? Wait a minute. Why isn't public order changing? Okay, well, I guess we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So that message, the one about Mongolia, I believe the Mongols actually attack. Like they spawn a bunch of armies somewhere around. Actually, is it up here? Is it up here or is it down here? Okay, I don't. It's somewhere on this side of the map. The Mongolians spawn with just a bunch of armies. They act almost like a horde faction from Barbarian Invasion, where they don't need any settlements, at least not to start, though they'll probably get one pretty quickly. So the Egyptians and the Turks, and actually myself, may be facing some serious opposition here soon. Now, I don't know that they've actually spawned in, though. I think that message was saying, oh, they're whispering about something that's happening over in the east. Like the Far East, like well off the map. So I don't know that they've actually spawned in yet, but it definitely means soon. Very soon. All right, well, I guess that's it for now. I'll let you guys go. Obviously, our slaughtering of the Milanese is going to have to wait, unfortunately, but oh well. Oh well. All right, anyway, I'll bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.